Hello everyone, welcome! Gakumas here, and I am joined by the lovely Eidni.
Hi everyone.
It's been a long time since Eidni's been in any of the videos. We had some technical audio issues that we have fixed, I guess. If you can hear her, then we've fixed it. I can hear her, so let's hope so.
Yay for fixing things.
So, as you can tell, we're on a multiplayer server because that's how both of us are in the same map together. But as you can see, just by looking around our house, all is not as it should appear. We have got some mods on the server. In fact, so many mods that we're actually using the Tekkit mod pack.
Tekkit, yeah.
Yeah. So that has quite a few mods in it. The most notable of which are Buildcraft. Is it Buildcraft 2?
I think it's Industrial Craft too.
Yeah, but just Buildcraft normal. I don't know. It's got Buildcraft, Industrial Craft,
Red Power.
yeah, a rail
Forestry, Railcraft.
It's got loads of mods and lots of little ones like wood chop or chop wood or something like that.
Chop Tree.
Chop tree, is that what it's called? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put a link in the description below with a link to the things so you can see everything that's on there. But today we're going to show you the Buildcraft mod because, well, it's awesome. There's so much stuff you can do. You can basically just sit back and just watch everything, do everything in front of you without having to do. Well, I say without having to do anything. You've got to get these mats initially. So we have some very nicely laid out chests, which is always good.
With signs. I made the signs.
Yes, well done. So, the first thing that you've got in there is pipes. You got wooden, cobblestone, golden, iron, diamond, and obsidian pipes. They're the basic transport pipes for transporting items. As you can see, these are how you make them, and I'll tell you what they do. The wooden pipe extracts items from things such as furnaces, chests, and anything else you can think that it would need to be extracted from. And they need to be powered by an engine, which we'll get to later. Cobblestone and stone pipes are just the basic transport pipes, but the difference between them is they won't connect to each other. So whereas all other pipes, if you had them running along each other, they would just link in and it would just be a mess. These two basically can run alongside each other and they'll be completely separate from each other, which is cool. Iron pipes are basically one-way pipes. They make it so items can't spaz out and go backwards and stuff like that. Golden pipes speeds them up, or speed the items in them up. The golden ones need to be powered by a redstone torch, or a redstone power input like a lever or something like that. Diamonds make it so you can choose what way stuff goes and you can split it all up and crap like that. Obsidian sucks up items that fall on the ground and they need to be powered by an engine. However, the more powerful the engine or the more power it's getting from the engines, the further away it will suck stuff up. Yeah, that all makes sense. We'll show you an example of all of these because we've got an example of every single pipe set up all conveniently and stuff like that. But then you come to the wooden, just the waterproof pipes and the conductive pipes. As you...
I wasn't doing anything.
I've got an example set up. God damn it. Make it daytime.
Building stuff.
Make it daytime! So I can't be asked to sleep in the bed. Yeah, so there's wooden... there's all of the pipes up to gold in waterproof. And what you need to do is make a pipe waterproof. Which doesn't really make sense, but you know, it should be kind of white pipe waterproof. Yeah, that would make more sense. And they're used for transporting stuff like water, oil, and lava, and fuel. I think it's called fuel. We didn't really work out what it was called, did we? Then you've got the conductive pipes. Yeah, it's like orange, but we'll show you some of that later. Then you've got like the conductive pipes, which are used to conduct electricity. And they're made the same. You've got wooden, stone, and iron. Stone, we'll show you what they all do later. So then you've got machines, but to make the machines you need cogs or gears. Gears, you're not cogs. They look like cogs. And as you can
Cogs
see,
sounds better.
yeah, cogs does sound pretty cool, but they're called gears, sadly. But as you can see, they're kind of a progression. You need a wooden gear to make a stone one, a stone to make an iron, etc., etc., and so on and so on. And they're used for anything that is automated. So you've got the automatic crafting table, even, which is just a normal crafting table and wooden gears. You've got the mining well, which when powered by an engine, which I should probably do next because there's a lot to do with engines here. You can see how it's built there. It will dig directly below itself with a speed depending on the engine, and then the quarry, which does exactly the same as the mining well but on a lot larger scale. It's not just a single block below it. And here we've got how to make the wrench which I am sporting. Do you like my wrench? It's nice, isn't it?
It's all the rage this season.
Definitely. The wrench is used to change the functions of stuff in Buildcraft. So pipes, it can change the direction of them. Engines, it can change the direction of them, and so on and so forth. Okay, engines. So as you can see, there are 3 different types of engines, and they're built using different types of stuff, obviously, and all that crap. So the wooden one, which is just called a redstone engine, is just powered by a single redstone input, whether it's a torch or a lever. And it gives minimal amount of power, takes a long time to basically start up, and I find them quite useful because they don't actually require any renewable source of power, just redstone. You've got the steam engine, which uses any burnable fuel in it to power it. You can use all the pipes to feed it directly into it so it'll never run out. But yeah, steam engines are quite efficient, but require a lot of coal, and they still need a redstone to power them. And then you've got combustion, which are just totally OP. You just feed like either fuel, oil, or lava directly into them, and they're really fast. The biggest drawback is if you've just got like the power source going into it, they're going to overheat and explode. So you need to have a water source going into it as well constantly. But other than that, they're pretty OP. They're the best ones you can get, basically. And we haven't really had a chance to test it out properly. So then, yeah, as I mentioned, we've got oil and lava and stuff. But how do we get it? What the hell did you put on this sign?
What?
Hold me, refine me, love me. What the hell does that mean?
It just didn't fit in with anything, so I thought I'd make a sign. It didn't fit in.
Right, okay. So, ignoring the random sign, you've got the pump, which will suck up oil, lava, or water when placed above it. That's made by just, well, the mining well from the chest next to it to the left, and a tank, which is just glass around like a crafting table. No, like a chest even. And the tank can also be placed separately to store any liquids that you want it to store. But the oil on its own isn't that great, really. It's I think it's more effective than lava, but like half as effective as fuel. So you make a refinery and pump it into you make a refinery and pump the oil from a tank into the refinery, and it will make it into oil, and oil is just uber effective. But all of these engines require quite a lot of power. If you want them to work effectively, you need at least the steam power and stuff like that. And what else was there? Oh yeah, build stuff, and build stuff 2, aka Chocolate Thunder.
Chocolate Thunder.
What the hell does that mean?
It's from Cat in the Hat. You've got thing 1 and thing 2, or thing A and thing B, and it carries on like that, and then into one of them is Chocolate Thunder.
Okay. I'm just going to ignore you. So, this is the actual building part of Buildcraft, which I particularly haven't really played around with it. I wasn't that interested in it, and it seems quite complex to use. We've got examples set up just to make it a bit easier, but you need to make a landmark. You need at least 3 of these, to be honest. You don't really need any more, so don't go making hundreds of these, because once you've used the 3 to basically line out, or 3 or 4, make 4 to be on the safe side. But once you've made like the amount to line up what you want it to do, you get them all back afterwards. So that's just made with a redstone torch with lapis on top of it. Then you've got the filler, which you see it's a little bit more complex to make. Seeing as you need dandelion yellow, which is a bit weird, and ink sacs. But I mean, obviously make some more landmarks because they're needed for the fillers and the other things in the other chest. But the fillers, yep, not 100% sure what they do. We've got one set up ready to go, but I don't actually know what it does, so it's going to be interesting. But this is the cool thing. You got a template drawer. I'm kind of hoping these are around the right way. Don't hold me to it if they're not, because it was a bit confusing on the forum post. Not the forum post. The wiki post. I couldn't work out what one was what. But I believe this is how it is. A template one. Template drawer with a template in the thing. Makes sense to me, but yeah. So you got the template drawer, a template, and a builder. And they all kind of work together. You make a template, stick it in the template drawer. It will draw the template based on what is inside the landmarked area, and then you can place that template that you've just written into a builder to build. But anyway, enough of these boring explanations. Ignore everything that we've got here. Let's lock Eidni in the house.
No, let me out.
I'm pretty certain you could open the door. Right, I completely forgot to check whether there was any creepers outside. The amount of times we've been blown up by creepers coming out of our house. It's a bit crazy. So, here, this yellow and black line around the outside of this building.
Disco hall.
Yeah, this is our disco hall. This is now connected to the oh, what did I do? I think I broke it.
You're turning it around with the wrench.
I know, I broke it. I need some landmarks. You know what? Oh, damn it, it didn't delete everything. Okay. So, I screwed up a little bit there. This is how you make a thing. So you right click on them when they're in line. They're spazzing out a little bit, and we realise that's because underneath this house there is a lot of redstone.
Show them my disco hall.
Am I on delete mode? I was on delete mode for some reason. Okay, we'll show you the disco hall in a minute. It'd be best to set it to nighttime, wouldn't it though?
Yeah.
God damn it. How is that not working? Oh, has to go there. Right, okay, so as you can see now, it's now going all the way around. It's cubed it out, even though I've only used 4. And the reason why it's spazzing out is because Eidni has made a disco hall here. These lights, I can't even remember what these lights... One sec. Set it to midnight. It doesn't look any different whatsoever at midnight. Wow, day 595. Jesus, have we really been on this map for that long?
Well,
But
no,
yeah.
we keep on changing the time.
Yeah, true. So this is our little disco hall. It's done by fusing out redstone or something like that. I don't know. I don't understand how stuff works. I just
This
build
is
stuff.
part of red power, all the pretty lights.
Okay, cool. So anyway, in theory, this should now be connected to them, but it's not. So I'm gonna have to get another template drawer. Okay, so now I put it there. It picks them all up and does that. Okay. So once I've got that, I've got a space there. I pick up my blank template that I made earlier. I put it in, and it will start to draw a template of this. If you want it to draw the opposite to this, you just stick a redstone torch next to it, and it will draw. It will still draw exactly the same, but it will be when you fill it out, it will fill blocks like here. So it's opposite land basically. Once it's out, it still says there seems to be a bug. I'm not sure if it's just a multiplayer bug, but it just still says blank template number 2 instead of blank template 0. So I shouldn't say blank, but you know. But anyway, I've already got this template here. They're exactly the same templates. I've got a redstone not a redstone engine, a steam engine, because they go a bit quicker. I've got some resources to build it with, so I just stick that there. Stick a redstone torch behind it, and then put these resources in it. And in theory, it should build this here.
Oh,
there we go. Look, look, look. It started.
It's breaking grass.
Oh yeah, obviously it's got to clear the area before it can place it, which is quite
Why
funny.
is it using sandstone?
It's using sandstone because look, if you right click on the engine, not the engine, the builder, that's the resources I put in it.
Oh.
So
well, that means it's not going to look as good as my one.
No, see that's the problem. Unless you count the right amount of, like, say the bottom. Oh, yeah, as you can see, yeah, it's dropped all of the landmarks. So unless you count like the right amount of stuff that you wanted it, like say layer for layer, it's just going to completely random. Well, it's not going to completely randomize. It's going to make it all out of sandstone, and when the sandstones run out, it's going to make it out of cobblestone, and it's a bit stupid, really. But anyway, we'll leave this going for now, and we'll come back to it because we've got the filler. Now I need the stuff from here. I also need the coal. Right, so from the filler, you use this part here to create a filling template. So all glass means it's going to clear it, and bricks mean it's going to fill it in. And obviously, same concept as before. You put it in there, and it should fill up the stuff. So
but it doesn't just do that. You also add in different shapes, and it does different things.
Yeah, there's a few different shapes that you can do. Obviously, this is just like the full filler.
You can make stairs and pyramids.
Yeah, I mean, if pyramids like that, yeah. Stairs are like that. You can do kind of
walls as well.
Half and half, I believe. Where was the rest of the glass? Yeah, this is kind of one. You can't hover over it to see what the name of the thing's called. It's quite annoying. I think you can make a hollow thing. Yeah, hollow there.
That's the wall, I think.
Yeah, I think it's like basically walls because it'll make like walls all round. But yeah, the thing I want to test out is clearing out an area. So, in theory, this should, if I give it some power, clear out this entire area. But then, it's not actually connected to it, is it? Because they should have all changed.
Right. This confuses me.
Okay, what was this called? A filler. Let's get another filler, and annoyingly, because I'm on creative mode, I just destroy it and it doesn't come back. Urgh. Filler. So, is that going to work? Yeah, okay, there we go. It's working now. So, just fill it up with glass. Now, I'm hoping it should clear this entire area.
It's starting to.
And it actually drops the item as well, so you can pick up all of the stone and stuff. Going pretty quick. How's this going? Ooh. It's left lots of space as well, for some reason. So, this one here will now just continuously go and remove this entire area. This will build this. I'm not sure what the hell it's actually building. But it does take everything, like the door will be a block. Where does the thing actually start? It's the block. God damn it! It's block down there. So it's kind of going through there. Oh, reveal the redstone. La di da, la di da da da. So yeah, so this is the building aspect to it. It's now run out of the stone, of the sandstone, so it's gone on to cobblestone, which is quite funny. And there is a lot of resources already under here. It's like breaking 2 at a time. Wow, that's pretty impressive. This one steam engine.
You could remove a very large area if you used a combustion engine then.
Yeah, I mean,
very quickly.
If you were using like 2 combustion engines, and you wanted to clear like this whole mountain. I think it's a 64 by 64 area. You can clear it with one of these. You could clear a very big like area. Oh, that's amazing. And I'm wondering actually, if we put a chest next to it, will it put all of the items it collects into the chest?
You might have to use a sucky-uppy thingy.
Yeah, because it's not putting it straight into the chest.
What's that? The obsidian pipe, isn't it?
Yeah. So anyway, let's show you a few of the pipes we've got set up over here. Here is Eidni's mob spawner. There you go, skeleton, fall to your death. Oh, and a creeper. Oh, man, I'm having some good luck. Oh, and another skeleton. Well, we're getting some good luck down here. So as you can see, it's these 4 engines are powering these 2 obsidian pipes. So whenever a mob falls and splats down here, these pipes are sucking up the items and sending it through this pipe here and all the way to here, to this chest, which is for some reason all the way over here. And here it's got all of the stuff that our mobs have dropped. For some reason, only 1 spider eye. I'm quite surprised by that. So here's one example.
I put that in there.
You put that in there?
Yeah.
So the spider eyes not drop unless you actually kill the spider?
I don't know.
Oh, that's shit. But obviously, as you can see, all these require is like a single redstone to power 2 of them, which is pretty damn cool. And these have never exploded, they've never overheated and gone supernova or anything like that. So that's awesome. So that's one example of using it to automatically collect items for a mob spawner. And we have another
You
one.
also have
Ignore
the
that.
examples of the iron and the stuff.
Oh yeah, it's also got the iron there to stop all the items just continuously going back on themselves.